Hello, America. Reporting for Newslow, I'm David Nielsen. And this is This Week in News. The top story of the week. All eyes will be on Governor Christie, as more and more of his former aides will ooze over one another like greased-up mud wrestlers in the race to see who can first abandon the sinking ocean liner that is the New Jersey governor. In a surprise twist, the winner will be his youngest daughter, 10-year-old Bridget Christie, who will tearfully reveal that her father once locked the family dog outside overnight after it chose to sit in his wife's lap rather than his own. Governor Christie will place the blame for Puppygate in the lap of his 13-year-old son Patrick, by whom he will feel personally betrayed. Bridget Christie will receive a six-figure advance from HarperCollins for her story. In Washington, Republicans in the House of Representatives will begin impeachment proceedings against President Obama on charges of being President Obama. In Indiana, a hotly contested House Judiciary Committee vote on a proposal to ban same-sex marriage within the Indiana Constitution will once again be put on hold by the committee's Republican chairman, Greg Steuerwald, after it becomes evident that the 7 votes needed to pass the draconian discriminatory ban may not exist within the 13-member panel. In what he will claim to be unrelated news, House Republican Speaker Brian Bosma will replace 4 moderate Republicans upon the Judiciary Committee with 4 surefire bigots. He will then request that Committee Chairman Steuerwald schedule another vote. On Wednesday, the Supreme Court will hear arguments in Paroline versus the United States. Lawyers for Doyle Randall Paroline will argue that, while the discovery of 2 pornographic images of an underage girl known only as Amy Unknown amongst the 150 to 300 images of child pornography found on their client's computer does in fact make him a sick pervert, it does not make him liable for the $3.4 million Miss Unknown is seeking from him. The government will agree that the gentlemen who took the images of the underage girl are in fact liable for the damages, but that since Mr. Paroline presumably gained some element of satisfaction from the images, he is complicit in the crime and therefore liable. To which Mr. Paroline will argue that Miss Unknown wasn't really even all that hot, and that he got far more satisfaction from his collection of images of an as-yet unidentified 14-year-old redhead. In sports, all eyes are on Japanese pitcher Masahiro Tanaka, who is attempting to come to the United States and play baseball after a season in Japan where he won 24 games while losing 0 and posting an earned run average of 1.27. While all 30 major league teams have expressed interest in Tanaka, the main suitors appear to be the Los Angeles Dodgers, the New York Yankees, the Chicago Cubs, the Seattle Mariners, the Chicago White Sox, and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Each team will roll out the red carpet for Tanaka, extolling the virtues of their organization, giving him VIP tours of their city, and wooing him with all manner of enticements, from the quality of the area schools to the storied history of their franchise to a promise of a never-ending supply of scantily clad long-legged women. After much soul-searching and weighing the options before him, Tanaka will surprise all by signing with the team which offered him the most money. And finally, the film I, Frankenstein will open this weekend, over 1 week after it was originally scheduled to open. The Aaron Eckhart dystopian demon gargoyle ninja-themed epic was delayed when studio heads discovered that their target demographic was already being served last weekend, and they did not wish to compete against the animated talking squirrel film The Nutjob. And that's all that will happen this coming week. There will be nothing else. Reporting for Newslow, I'm David Nielsen. Be the ball, America. Be the ball.